Welcome. Let's play Jeopardy.
Here's the next part of my 3,000 subscriber special and Marty's belated birthday special. We're going to play Jeopardy for Sega CD.
How many players? Please enter your name.
Alright. Jeopardy for Sega CD. This is a tough Jeopardy game. But let's make do with it. Let's see how we do, anyway. Here we go.
In the Jeopardy round, one daily double will appear in one of these categories.
Alright, what categories do we have? Let's find out. The Animal Kingdom. Colorful quotes. Notable names. Film facts. Art. And finally, potpourri. Alright. Let's begin.
Contestant number 1.
The Animal Kingdom 100.
For $100.
Nope, most spiders spin these, but a bullet spider spins the line of silk with a sticky ball attached to trap prey.
Contestant number 1.
What are webs?
You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Yes.
Alright. Let's take the Animal Kingdom for 200.
For $200.
Like its close relative, the octopus, the Argonaut has this many arms. Excuse me.
Contestant number 1.
What is 8?
Yes. Select again.
Let's take the Animal Kingdom for 300, please.
For $300, the answer there is...
Mature female cats are known by this regal term. Mature female cats are known by this regal term. I'll pass on this one. Oh, queens! I kind of wanted to go with that, but I didn't want to think it was too obvious, so Animal Kingdom 400.
For $400.
The argali are the largest wild ones of these animals. One type is named for Marco Polo.
Contestant number 2.
I have a guess, but I'm going to let Barbara take this one. Sheep.
Yes, that's correct.
And my hunch was wrong. I was thinking a panda for some reason, but I did not guess, so I'm okay. Alright, and it's Barbara's turn. Gonna finish the Animal Kingdom.
For $500.
Despite its name, the pronghorn antelope, native to this continent, is not a true antelope.
Contestant number 1.
I'm going to say what is Africa. No, that's wrong. It's not Africa.
No, I'm afraid that is not correct.
Ah, shucks. First wrong clue I've given all game.
Contestant number 3.
But let's see if Cindy knows this any better than I do. It's North America.
Good job.
North America. Alright. That's okay. That's just one category down, and we still got 5 more to go. And it's still very early in the game, so I'm not entirely worried. Barbara, it's your turn. Colorful quotes 100.
$100. The answer there
In a
is...
wedding rhyme, this colorful phrase follows something borrowed.
Contestant number 1.
What is something blue?
job.
Colorful quotes for 200.
For $200.
In Don Quixote, Cervantes wrote, "The pot calls the kettle this color."
Contestant number 1.
What is black?
Right.
There we go, out of the hole. Colorful quotes for 300.
For $300, the answer is...
The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in these. Oh. Oh, I cannot remember this one, unfortunately. Green pastures. Oh. Ah. That's okay. Colorful quotes, 400.
For $400.
I never saw this color cow. I never hope to see one.
Contestant number 1.
What is purple?
Yes.
Alright. Colorful quotes for 500.
For $500. Answer?
In She Stoops to Conquer, Oliver Goldsmith wrote of this color of perfection. Ooh. I have a guess, but it's not strong enough to buzz in. If I were to buzz in, though, I'd say what is pink. The very pink. Oh, I had to be specific. The very pink, so it's a good thing I held back. Let's go with art for 100.
For $100.
This statue of the goddess was founded in 1820 with pieces of her arms, but they later disappeared.
Contestant number
I'm going to say, what is the Venus de Milo? It's just for $100, so if I'm wrong, then the damage is minimal.
Yes.
Oh, but I'm not wrong. I'm right. Alright. Could I have art for 200?
For $200.
Annabelle Carracci was just one of the many who painted the Holy Family's flight into this country. Ooh. If I were to buzz in on this one, I would say, what is Italy? No, it's Egypt. Good thing I didn't. Art for 300.
For $300, here is the clue.
This American artist thought of his paintings as music, calling them arrangements and symphonies. My bad. James Whistler. Alright. Art for 400.
For $400.
Born in a Russian Jewish ghetto in 1887, he often painted Jewish images like Rabbi with Torah. Ugh. Once again, I got nothing. It's Mark Chagall. Mark Chagall. Let's close it out.
For $500.
What the title Eaters ate in Van Gogh's work. Oh. The title Eaters ate in Van Gogh's work. Oh. What are potatoes?
Contestant number 1. Right.
Alright! Okay, let's go with film facts for 100. Oh, Daily Double!
The clue? It's the Daily Double.
And seeing the fact that it's only for $100, let's make it a true Daily Double.
How much would you like to bet?
I'll take a chance on this. We'll do all 1,100. I'll bet the farm.
The answer there is...
Alright. He not only starred in Bonnie and Clyde, he produced it. Oh, I'm glad I did it. Who is Warren Beatty? He co-starred with Faye Dunaway in this movie. Yippee-ki booyah!
Yes. Select again.
Film facts for 200.
For $200. Let's take a look at the answer.
1980's Any Which Way You Can was the sequel to this 1978 film.
Contestant number 1.
What is Every Which Way But Loose? In which I have that movie. I have it on a blank DVD. It was recorded off one of the either HBO or Cinemax channels. I can't quite remember off the top of my head. I'll have to research that later on. But it's Every Which Way But Loose. I'm 100% sure.
Yes. Select again.
Film facts for 300.
For $300. Answer.
The Love Bug, What's Up Doc, and Bullet all featured cars speeding through this city's streets. Oh, it's been a while since I watched the Love Bug, so I wouldn't quite remember this one off the top of my head. San Francisco! Ah, San Francisco. It's been a while since I've watched The Love Bug. I need to rewatch it.
For $400.
This top film of 1977 was the 4th episode in a 9-film series, of which only the middle 3 have been made.
Contestant number 1.
What is Star Wars?
Yes. Select again.
Star Wars. 500 film facts.
For $500.
In a 1973 hit movie, it followed the setup, the hook, the tail, the wire, and the shutout. Ooh. Gosh. The Sting! Oh, with Paul Newman and Robert Redford. Notable names 100.
For $100. Here is the clue.
Alright. This late Iranian religious leader was born Ruhollah Hindi circa 1901.
Contestant number 3.
Oh. The Ayatollah Khomeini.
Right.
I don't even know if I pronounced that right, but either way, Cindy got it right. But she only has $600, and I have $2,800, so I'm doing pretty good so far. Despite the fact this is a tough game. Potpourri for 100.
For $100.
Alright.
Here is the clue.
A board game based on his career has playing pieces shaped like hound dogs and pink Cadillacs.
Contestant number 3.
Oh! Oh. Oh, Elvis Presley. Oh, never mind.
Yes. That's
Oh yeah, hound dogs. For some reason I was thinking Clint Eastwood because of the movie Pink Cadillac, but then I remembered it was Elvis. Alright.
For $200.
Complete Kentucky state motto, United we stand.
Contestant number 1.
What is divided we fall? Up to $3,000. Alright.
Yes. That's correct.
Let's go with Potpourri for 300.
For $300.
A car's odometer measures this.
Contestant number 1.
What is mileage? Oops.
Yes. That's correct.
Potpourri for 400. Doing pretty good.
For $400. The answer there
In
is
1990, Ethel Newman became the first person to fly an ultralight aircraft across this ocean. You know what?
contestant number 1.
I'm going to try it. What is the Atlantic?
Yes.
And I'm glad I did. Ha ha! Potpourri 500.
For $500.
Late Spanish classical guitarist whose honors include the Grand Cross of Isabel. Ooh. Now, this one I cannot remember off the top of my head. Andres Segovia. Andres Segovia. Alright. 200 notable names. It's the last category left.
For $200.
Charles Revson began this cosmetics company in 1932 with a $300 investment.
Contestant number 1.
What is Revlon?
Yes, that's correct.
300.
For $300, the answer is
Mary Mallon, a cook, was dubbed this for her ability to spread a certain disease. I don't know. Typhoid Mary. Oh, alright. 400.
for $400. Answer
Julie Crone was the first woman to compete in the prestigious Breeders' Cup in this sport. Oh, God.
contestant number 2.
Oh, horse racing. Alright.
Yes, that's
So
correct.
Barbara doubles her money, and we have one clue left for $500. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Alright. Normally the Jeopardy round takes over 20 minutes to tape, but we did pretty good this round, so it took less than 20 minutes.
For $500. The answer there is
King's successor is SCLC president who said, "You can kill the dreamer, but you cannot kill the dream." Ralph Abernathy. Alright. Double Jeopardy time. Here we go.
now for the double Jeopardy round, with 2 daily doubles somewhere on the board in these categories.
Let's see what we have. The 20th century. Plants. Holidays. The South. Rainy songs. Notice rain in quotation marks. And finally, musical instruments. Alright. I'm in the lead.
Contestant number 3.
Alright, Cindy, where are we going?
For
The
600.
20th century for 600. This Soviet physicist was sent into internal exile in Gorky in 1980. Unfortunately, I do not know this one, so I will not buzz in. We're looking for Andrei Sakharov. Andrei Sakharov. Next. Plants for
For
$800.
$800.
We don't know if the White House Sweet It Is variety of this vegetable was Jackie Gleason's favorite.
Contestant number 1. You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
What is the chickpea? No, that's wrong. Ah.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Oh well. That's okay. Sweet corn. Sweet corn. Alright. At this point, I'm not going to worry. We're just going to move right on to the next clue. 20th Century 1000. Daily double.
It's a daily double.
You can risk up to 1,000, Cindy.
How much would you like to bet?
You're going to go just 300 only. Alright, that'll put you at 1,000 if you're right. His presidential library opened in West Branch, Iowa in 1962. Herbert Hoover, and that's correct. You're up to $1,000, Cindy. You have the next selection.
Yes, that's correct. For $200.
20th Century 200. Commodore Charles Lightoller, the highest-ranking officer to survive the 1912 sinking of this ship, died December 8, 1952. What is the Titanic?
Contestant number 1. Yes, that's correct.
I'll take the 20th Century for 400.
For $400.
On May 9th, 1949, he succeeded his grandfather, Louis II, as ruler of Monaco. If I had a guess, I'd say Prince Rainier the Third. It was Prince Rainier the Third, so I would have had to be a little more specific. Alright. The 20th Century for 800.
For $800.
In December 1914, this country established a protectorate over Egypt. Great Britain. Great Britain. Alright. I guess I'll take plans for 200. Let's get that one out of the way.
For $200. The answer there is...
One scale rates these 0 to 10 for hotness. A pimento is 0 and the habanero 1. What is a pepper?
Contestant number 1.
Plans for 400.
Yes. Select again. For $400.
The macadamia or Queensland nut originated on this continent.
Contestant
What is
number 1.
Australia? Beer. Foster's Australian for beer.
Yes. Select again.
Plans for 600.
For $600.
Thomas Jefferson grew these love apples long before most Americans considered them fit to eat.
Contestant number 1.
What are pears? No.
Sorry, incorrect. Anyone else?
It's okay.
Contestant number 2.
Oh, tomatoes. Alright.
Yes. For $1,000.
Rainy Song's 1,000. So it must be this D. Clark hit from 1961. Raindrops. Alright.
For $200.
Alright.
The answer is...
His birthday was first observed in the late 1700s. Some celebrated on February 11th, some February 22nd.
Contestant number 1.
Who is George Washington? There we go. Holidays and observances for 400.
Yes, that's correct. For $400.
Pre-Lenten Day, sometimes called Pancake Tuesday because they were traditionally eaten on it.
Contestant number 1.
What is pre-Lenten Day? Let me think about it. Sometimes called Pancake Tuesday because they were traditionally eaten on it. I don't know.
I'm sorry, that's wrong.
I can't come up with it. Shrove Tuesday. Alright. Okay, let's go with the holidays and observances for 600.
For $600, here is the clue.
This October Day celebrated its centennial as a national holiday in 1792.
Contestant number 1.
What is Columbus Day?
Yes.
There we go. Holidays and observances for 800.
For $800.
National Hospital Week, the week of May 12th, commemorates her 1820 birth in Italy.
Contestant number 1.
I'll say... Who is Florence Nightingale?
Yes.
Alright, over $4,000. Holidays and observances for 1,000.
For $1,000. The answer there is...
This holiday celebrated July 1st was called Dominion Day until 1982.
Contestant number 2.
I have a clue what this could be. Nope.
Wrong. Contestant number 3.
Oh, I got beaten. Canada Day, and that was my guess.
Yes.
I've been over $5,000 at this point, but that's okay. It's alright. Cindy and Barbara still trail me by a margin, so... Here we go.
For $600.
Musical instruments for 600. Lionel Hampton is perhaps the best known player of this xylophone-like instrument.
Contestant number
What's a
1.
vibraphone? Yep.
Yes.
Musical instruments for 200.
For $200. Here Here is the clue.
This Hawaiian instrument was developed from a Portuguese guitar called a machete.
Contestant
What's a
number
ukulele?
Yes.
Music close was 400.
For $400. Here is the clue.
In 1768, Johann Christian Bach gave the first public recital on this new keyboard instrument.
Contestant number 1.
What is... It's either a piano or a synthesizer. I'll just say what's a piano.
Correct.
Good thing I did. Musical instruments for 800.
For $800.
As early as the 13th century, marching soldiers were known to use this small flute. What is a piccolo?
Contestant number 1. I'm sorry.
It's a fife.
Wrong.
Foop.
Contestant number 3.
It's a fife, yeah.
Good job.
Ooh. Barbara got it right. I got it wrong. So the next few clues I have to try to pull ahead. Still time.
For $1,000.
Alright. It's the largest orchestral string instrument that's played with a bow.
Contestant number 1.
I'm going to say, what is a cello? No?
No, I'm afraid that is not correct.
Oh boy. Slipped. The bass.
For $1,000.
Hydrangeas grow in soil about 6.5 pH, have blue flowers. Above 7, they end up this color.
Contestant number 2.
The color pink. Yep.
Right.
There's 9 clues left. I have to try to get back in the game. Or I have to try to pull further ahead of Cindy. She could overtake me. Still time, though. It's not over.
For $200.
Fanny Brice's Order to the Heavens as interpreted by Barbra Streisand in Funny Girl.
Contestant number 1.
What is Don't Bring Around a Cloud to Rain on My Parade?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
Oh, Don't Rain on My Parade. Just Don't Rain on My Parade. Alright.
For $400.
The two things James Taylor has seen that constitute the title of his 1970 Top 10 song. What are Rain and Fire?
Contestant number
Or
1.
Fire and Rain. There we go.
Right.
Now we're getting somewhere. Daily double. Alright.
The answer there is one of the 2 daily doubles.
Alright.
How much would you like to bet?
You know what? Let's do it. Let's make it a true daily double. See if I can pull away.
Let's take a look at the answer.
Judy Garland sang it in 1940's Little Nellie Kelly. Gene Kelly sang it in the 1952 film. What is Singing in the Rain? Yeah!
Job.
Now I'm way ahead.
For $800,
Neil Sedaka was wearing things in this number one hit from his from 1975. What is Laughter in the Rain?
contestant number 1. Yes.
Alright. Up to $9 grand. That just leaves the South.
For $200,
In Biloxi, Mississippi, this former president wrote The Rise and Fall of the Confederate Government.
contestant number 2.
Jefferson Davis.
Right.
Alright.
For $400, the answer is...
The world's largest complete sculpture shows 3 Confederate heroes on this mountain near Atlanta.
contestant number 3.
Stone Mountain. Alright.
Yes, that's correct. For $600,
The Jackson, Tennessee home of this Cannonball Express engineer is now a railroad museum. Oh, John Luther Jones. Alright. 2 clues left.
for $800, answer...
In 1924, seeking treatment for polio, FDR first visited this town, where he later died. Warm Springs, Georgia. Alright, now the last clue. And then we're going to go to Final Jeopardy. And it looks like I'm going to pull off a win.
For $1,000, answer...
In 1965, the city celebrated its 400th anniversary. Don't think it's St. Augustine, Florida. Because that was founded earlier. Oh, it was St. Augustine, Florida. I would have been right. I thought it was founded earlier than that, but either way, it doesn't matter. Because I'm going to pull off a win. Alright.
We're back for Final Jeopardy.
Yep.
And the Final Jeopardy category for today is...
The census. Alright. Alright.
Contestant number 1.
The census is the category. Now, how much does Cindy have? 3,200.
Contestant
Okay.
number 1. What would you like to wager?
I'm gonna do just $1,000. I cannot be
Final
caught.
Jeopardy clue is... You'll have 60 seconds.
This state has the highest percentage of Hispanics, 38%.
Good luck.
I think it might be my home state, Texas.
Contestant number 2.
I'm thinking for some reason it's Texas. Well, we'll find out.
Contestant number 2. How much would you like to bet?
$1,280. All right.
The Final Jeopardy clue is...
Let's find out.
You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response.
Whether I'm right, whether I'm wrong,
Good luck.
it doesn't matter. Oh, Barbara doesn't have a clue.
Contestant number 3.
Cindy cannot catch me either way, so...
Contestant number 3. What would you like to wager?
Alright.
The Final Jeopardy clue is... You'll have 60 seconds to provide your response. Good luck.
Oh, it's not Texas. I think it's New Mexico. So I'm going to end up with $8,000. Marty's going to get that amount too.
Number 2, we'll start with you. Let's see what your response was. Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Alright.
And your Final Jeopardy wager was... Your total? Contestant number 3. Let's see what your response
Was it New Mexico? Yeah.
Right.
For some reason I thought it was Texas, but either way,
And
I still
your
win.
Final Jeopardy wager was... Your total?
But my overall total is going to be $8,000, so that's not terrible.
Contestant number 1. Let's see what your response was. Incorrect.
Oh well. Not worried about it. Not worried.
And your Final Jeopardy wager was... Your total?
$8,000, but I'm still the winner, so that's good.
Contestant number 1, you are now the reigning Jeopardy champion. Congratulations.
Thank you. Alright, so we'll wrap it up for this segment, and I'll see you all for the next one. Now what's going to be after that segment? Let me see. Oh, alright.